I'm Keke, and I'm your host for today. I'm an actress, model, host, and I even played basketball back in the day. Not to brag or anything. But listen, we are all here for a very important reason. There is a trend going on that 8th grade girls are dropping out of sports at such a very young age. And I don't know about you ladies, but that's insane to me because sport has helped change my life in so many different ways and has given me experiences that I could never forget. So that's where Game Growers comes in handy. What is Game Growers? It's a platform for these 8th grade girls who want to be heard, who want to be confident, and to honestly help us help you stay into sports because it's very important. That's why I have these 3 amazing ladies with me today to help share their experiences of how sport has changed their life. Starting with Miss Asia Wilson, who is a pro basketball player in the WNBA for the Las Vegas Aces. What's up, girl?
Hey, girl. I'm so happy to be here with you all.
Yes, yes, yes. Listen, not to brag or anything, but she had a very, very good season this season. What, semifinals?
Yeah, got to a game 4, but we'll be back.
Hey, next year, listen, watch out, okay? So we have Miss Terri Jackson here, who is the executive director of the, bear with me, WNBPA.
Awesome.
Yes.
Listen, y'all, that was hard, okay?
You nailed it.
Do you struggle saying your own title sometimes?
I don't. I
No?
own it. I own it. Women's National Basketball Players Association.
Yes.
And there you have it. Don't try this at home, okay, ladies and gentlemen? But then last but not least, we have Miss Sky Katz, who is an actress and rapper. Yes, I said rapper. So with that being said, you know we were going to ask. Can you drop a couple bars for us?
Oh.
All right, sure. Red carpet walks the yelling scholar, that's who got next. Hit one goal, set 10 more like it's a contest. See the hope, deflects doubt like it was nonsense. Living out the dream and staying humble through the process.
Woo!
Drop mic and
Okay.
walk away. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming here today. But listen, I need to know, why do you think that these 8th grade girls are dropping out of sports at such a young age?
Ooh, I don't know. Who wants to take this? I mean, I'll go. I can
Yeah.
go.
Sure.
You take it.
All you, girlfriend.
I think just the biggest thing is just, I don't think they understand the hidden jewels that are in sports. I think they look at it as like wins and losses, but it's so much deeper than that. I mean, it's goal setting, it's traveling around the world, it's meeting new people. So I think they don't understand just yet that there's so many hidden jewels in sports in general that, you know, you can always access them just through the path of sports.
Yeah, seriously,
I love that.
because not everybody has to be a pro like Asia, okay? You don't have to play sports to become a pro. Like, for instance, Miss Sky here, she plays for fun.
Yes, it's not like you just have to play basketball and like that's your whole life and all you can focus on. Like you said, I act, I rap as well. And there's so many things I do. It's just a fun hobby and a way I unleash stress, and it's an outlet for me. And that's what it can be for everyone else. It doesn't have to be your whole world, you know?
Yeah, no.
I love that. I love that. I echo all of that. I echo all
She's
of
like,
that.
what they say.
Well, what they all said.
No, I agree with that. I think those are great points. I love Asia's hidden jewel. I mean, I also think about what it means to be a parent in this space, too, what it means to be a mom, right? And I think we have a responsibility to remind our children that it's a sport, it's a game, so go have fun,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's important. I think we're missing the philosophy of fun in sports.
It's not always about
Enjoy
being the
it.
best, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. We can't all be a rookie of the year.
Okay.
We can't all be
Okay, she says flips hair.
Just put your mind to it.
I like how you said that.
Well done.
What was the quote you give your son, because her son has made it into the pros? So
Right,
what was
right.
one thing you harped on him?
Well, I can't take credit for it. This comes from my husband, and it's something from when our son was 8, now all the way up, and he's a professional player. And it's just 2 easy words: have fun. Have fun. I mean, it's that simple. It's that basic. As much coaching as we give our children, as much instruction as we give them, let's remind them before they step out on the court, hit the field, hit the pool. Those 2 words, those are important, right?
There's so many little things with skills and this and that, but like the most important thing to focus on is really just having fun. It's that simple,
It's
right?
a game
heard
at
him?
the end of the day.
Right.
It's a game.
Yeah.
True.
Have fun, ladies. Most important thing. And speaking of fun, you know, you've been playing basketball for a long time, Asia. So how do you maintain having fun throughout, you know, your professional career?
Yeah. I mean, I just come from the people around me. I really use just my teammates. That's when I like lean on my family, most definitely just everyone around me. They really help me enjoy the game, and I think it just goes back to just having that competitiveness. Like I want to go out there and perform and be the best that I can because I know that I worked so hard to get to that point, and I know that it's a game, so why not have fun? Why not scream and yell when you get an and one? Like that's just the emotions involved, and I just really love it. I really do. Basketball is my first love. I love it always, and I just like to have fun with it.
Didn't you say you weren't playing, like you didn't plan to play basketball or something like that?
I was not
something
the best.
insane.
I was always at the end of the bench. I was making sure I was a good teammate. And I think that's what got me involved into the game. Like not saying, okay, I can score every point, but making sure that my teammates are good, making sure they got that water. And then the roles kind of flipped later on. But at the end of the day, like I really grew to love the game in that way. Like I was awful at basketball. Oh my goodness, a hot mess. But I have fun with it. I have fun with it. Yeah, like, I loved it. And
everybody has a role, right?
Yes.
Everybody has something to contribute, to add to it. You may have been a bench player. I really can't process that, but okay.
Me neither, mind blown. But ding, 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 I like where you just touched.
Yeah.
Great player. You don't have to be, you said you were on the bench, you were a great teammate. So what do you ladies think makes a great player?
Ooh, I would say just dedication. Dedication in whatever you want to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sport or just anything. Like if you like basketball, if you like volleyball, whatever you're good at it, just respect it and go after it. So I think just dedication and hard work. And I know it's cliche, but I think it goes a long way.
And also, no, it's not just you carrying the whole team. It's everyone involved. So if there's a win, it's not just you who won. And if there's a loss, it's not just you who lost. And I feel like that's something else that takes people kind of take out the fun in sports. They think it's just about winning and losing. But either way, you grow through what you go through. Like either way, whatever you go through, you're going to grow through it. So winning or losing, you guys strengthen
Sky
as
is
a
a
team.
philosopher.
That's my mom's favorite quote. Whenever I tell her something that happened, she's like, just grow through it. No, not to trust them the next time. No, not this or that.
Yeah.
Put that in your notes, okay? Because she's dropping gems right now.
And let's not specialize either, right? Let's encourage our girls and our young women to try a variety of sports, right? It's not, you don't have to come out and be a gymnast, a basketball player, what have you. Let's try a little bit of all of that. Be a swimmer too, be a skier.
Player.
There we go.
Anything.
Listen,
Exactly.
let's not box us.
Right.
Don't put us in a box.
No
And I
box.
love that.
No labels.
No box, no labels. No. We don't need any of that.
Enough of that.
No. But, jumping into the next topic, which is one of my favorites, self-image. Yeah, dun, dun, dun. So, for me personally, I played basketball, and growing up, being a women's basketball player, people tried to judge us for if we were too masculine. They're like, we had to be or if we were too feminine, and it was suffocating a little bit. And it's like, no, I want to be my own identity. So
no boxes, no labels.
Exactly.
Right?
So how do you all, did that intimidate you guys growing up as athletes, where being afraid of getting that stereotype?
Well, you say this.
No, go ahead.
All right. Well, I feel like when discussing self-image, it's important because people feel a certain pressure and there's discrimination to fit a certain image, and they're afraid to look their natural selves because of that. But we're all here because Nike is so inclusive with no matter what race, gender, religion, whatever you are, they include everyone. I feel like that's what separates them from the rest,
So
I
don't
love
be
that.
intimidated.
I love that. Asia is part of the WNBA, of course, and I get to represent her and 143 other women.
Yes.
Some look like her and some don't look like her. The WNBA has got to be the most diverse league out there, right?
Hands down.
These are women who come in all shapes and sizes, and it's beautiful. And they express what it means to be girl. They express what it means to be a woman in a variety of ways. And I think so many people can I don't know, resonate with that.
Yeah.
And a way to reach all these people is through game growers.
Yeah, definitely. And I heard they were trying to start out in Vegas, and that's where we are. So just to know that something like Game Growers is starting to make their way to Vegas and know that I'm a part of it and I can help them in that way, it's just something special. And I'm so excited to help them then form and find their self-image the way that I found mine. Mine was my pearls. I love my pearls.
Yes.
Pretty girl with pearls. So that's how I kind
That's your
of base
signature.
off everything,
That's
and
your
that's who I
thing.
am. So once you find that, whatever it may be, go with it.
So, honestly, with, game day fits, I'm jumping into the WNBA a little bit. It has been a big thing this year, more than any other year. I think, the guys, NBA, had always been game day fits and showing how cool they look, you know, they Balenciagas, you know. But how cool is it to see, you know, it be a spotlight in women's basketball now?
It's about time, right?
That's
It's
what
about
I'm
time. Asia, I mean, the spotlight has been on the guys for so long, and it's because the women were going to games. You guys were going to your games in your uniforms, in your jerseys. It was more efficient to just be ready, you know, to be game ready coming off the bus. But now, stepping back, especially this season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are showing your style.
Yeah, and it gives us an opportunity to show our style, like you said. Like, it gives us to see the different styles within a team is something truly special because everyone brings something different to the table. And, like, I think people got to a point where they're like, all right, well, who's such and such going to have on this time? Like, it was people were waiting, and, like, you see, even on the court, you see they have pictures of our shoes, and we're having shoes before they even release. So that is huge. Like, just that Nike, they have the opportunity to even let us showcase something like that is something special. So I'm glad that I'm a part of it. I had fun.
Well, she ain't lying when she said she has fun too. Listen, I pulled up to WNBA All-Star and she was in a boot. She even made her boot look good. She was on that red carpet, like just strutting it. So she takes it serious. Do you have a game day fit that you were like, dang, I did it that day?
Yeah, I was in my boot and I had like a short suit. I had shorts and I had like a blazer on. It was pretty cute. But I always love my vintage tees. I always do something like a statement tee, anything. I'm a t-shirt girl, comfy, cozy fam always, and that's me.
Oh, next year is going down, okay?
You already know.
But I was speaking with Sky upstairs, and you know, she saw these Jordans that were hands down. They were fire. I don't know what they were.
Okay,
they were
so
fire.
basically they were threes that were retro threes that were sparkly, black sparkles everywhere. That's what they were. Yeah.
And she was like, man, if they would put pink on them, it'd be even more bomb. I said, that must be your favorite color, huh? She was like, yeah, but everyone thinks that blue is my favorite color because of...
People, in my experience, have affiliated blue to be a boy's color, and they affiliate sports with being for boys. So they think that because I play sports, that blue's gonna be my favorite color. But no, it could be blue, but it's pink. It could all colors for everyone, all sports for everyone, everything.
Don't put me in a box,
Terri,
as Terri would say. Don't label me.
Exactly. But you are wearing that blue very well, by the way.
Okay, we didn't make blue look good.
Keep the pink under.
There we
keep
go.
it all.
There we go. There we go.
Have you ladies ever stood up for, you know, a situation like that when someone has tried to label you? Have you been in a situation where you stood up and was like, no, I'm feminine? Oh, well, have you? No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. In all different situations, especially, you know, in our league, we're open to so many different things, and I love to be a part of it. But people are so quick to jump it and just say, you know, this is the way you should be. And it kind of, if you don't have a strong enough self-esteem, that could kind of crush you. But I think that's where I really built who I am, because I was like, you know what, I am built for this. I am made for this. I'm going to be who I am, and I'm not going to back down to anyone. And I think that was my situation where, you know, I had to build that confidence, that self-esteem up. And that's what I want all young girls to know. No box, no label. You don't have to fall in line just because this is the sport that you're playing.
That's what growing the game will do, right?
Yes.
It will emphasize what sport is all about. It's not just the competition. It's not just the winning, as Sky said. It's about building that inner strength and inner confidence and feeling good in your skin, right?
And also fake it till you make it. Like, even if you don't have the confidence yet, truly, like, put it out into the universe and say it until you believe it, truly. Because if I saw this video and she was like, today's gonna be a good day, and I will not let anyone get in my way. And at the end of the day, it was a good day for her, because she said that, and she stuck with it. So you really just have to stuck with it, whether you believe it or not. You
maintain that high level of confidence. I agree. I agree.
How important do you guys? I think I've noticed it for me personally in the last year or two that, you know, men across all sports have supported women. Whether that be soccer, the U.S. women's soccer team, WNBA, tennis. How important do you think that is for women in sports?
Oh, it's major. It really is. I think I just remember Summer League, probably last summer or 2 summers ago, Josh Hart wore my jersey in the Summer League, and everyone started going crazy. Like, they were like, you know, this is so real, this is true. And Josh and I are kind of like, you know, this is us. This is us. This is who we are. We respect game, and game is always going to show up. And so I think that's always something special when you have people like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Draymond Green really come out to games and support you. I think people don't really see that. They think, oh, it's just a publicity thing, but no, it's real. It's the truth, and I have a lot of fun with it. It's definitely a big time deal when you have people like that come and respect you like that.
That's when it's powerful, though, right?
Yeah.
Because it comes from their heart.
Yes,
That's just what they
It's
do.
genuine.
Yes.
It's genuine.
Yes.
Game recognizes game. Basketball is basketball, right?
Embracing.
I got a little philosophy over here, too,
Okay,
Scott.
it's her turn to drop the gems. Sharing it.
No, but seriously, you know, there's been so much spotlight on the guys showing up to the WNBA games this year, but really, they've been doing it all along. You know, we're just seeing it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We're just seeing it on Twitter. But the guys have been there. They've always been there for their sisters, and they will continue to be there.
Always.
Okay, and she has a son who, does he support the WNBA as well, or any other sports?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's a big supporter of the W. He probably gets that from his mom, quite honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna dust your shoulders off for you.
There we go. There we go. And he believes in promoting girls and promoting young women in their sport, and has worked with Asia, you know,
always.
and to spotlight and to keep the focus on girls and what they do and what they need to do, and working with folks like Asia and some other players in the WNBA. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, okay, so Nike just came out maybe a couple months ago how sport changes everything, which we can all agree, I think, sport has all changed us, because look at us now.
Yeah.
But tell us a time, like, off the court, sport has changed each and every one of you guys' lives.
I think playing sports, in my experience, basketball is humbling, honestly, because you see a kid who's better than you, stronger than you, or not as good as you and not as strong as you. And at the end of the day, you shake hands with everyone and say it was a good game. So no matter who you are and what you look like, everyone, it kind of brings everyone together.
Yes.
And I think that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, sports really changed me because I battle with dyslexia, a learning disability, and it was a time where I didn't want to show it. I didn't want to tell anyone because I was like, you know what? They're going to think I'm got a weakness. They're going to think I'm this or that. And it was hard for me. But then just knowing that and trying to figure it out within my game and being surrounded by so many people within sports that really helped me grow, it was something huge. And it's something that I'll always remember. And now I got my confidence up. Now I'm not like, now I'm actually starting a foundation to help young kids with learning disabilities. Yes, so it's really helped me out. Sports has really changed my life in that way because it showed me how to battle with adversity because it's going to hit. We all know it's life. But at the end of the day, how do you overcome it? How can you grow from it? And that's how sports really helped me.
Man, you're more than just an athlete.
Yeah.
We're human too, guys. So,
Businesswoman.
okay, flex his watch a little bit.
You know, for me, I think about sport, and I play tennis. I didn't play it at a high level. Like,
Oh, wait, so you could have been the next Serena.
I could have been the next Serena, maybe the next Venus. Yeah, no. You know, I played through high school, and then I kind of put down the racket and only played recreationally. So I still claim being an athlete.
Yes.
But one of the things I learned, I think one of the messages, regardless of what sport you play, right, is to finish strong. And those are words that are always in my head. So now in my career, that's what I'm always trying to do. I'm trying to work hard and just finish strong, no matter what the obstacle is.
So I need to know. So you played tennis.
I played
and
tennis.
Could have been the next Serena, but when and how did you stop tennis?
Yeah, so I started playing at probably around the age 9 or 10. I played through high school. I was at Georgetown University. I saw the women playing tennis there. I heard how hard they were hitting that ball, and I thought, yeah, that's not me.
So
I'm not ready. It was. I was intimidated.
Wait.
I was intimidated, and that's when I put down the racket, and I shouldn't have. I should have kept it up. I can play and beat my husband, who's also.
It sounds like a call out.
Yeah, just a little bit. But again, you know, I regret that I had put down that racket. I wish I had kept it up because I know it just exposes us. It exposes you, Asia, and Sky to so many other opportunities, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Game
Like
Growers
the-
is great because we're trying to avoid young girls regretting that they gave up on a sport because it really does change your life, and in the long run, you will be so happy with the experiences that you've experienced because of sports.
I mean, I think that just circles back around that have fun. You don't have to go pro.
Yes.
You can do it for, fun.
Friendships,
You know,
for so many
exactly,
different
relationships. And it's like, don't put that pressure on yourself when stepping on that field, that court, that tennis court. You can have fun, just do it. And then if it happens because you're having fun to end up pro, so be it.
Yeah.
But don't, the friendships and everything else. So what's a lesson that you guys have learned from sports?
Ooh, I think it goes off kind of what Terri said. Finish strong. That's something. It's a lesson that you sometimes have to learn. Whether you're getting blown out by 20, whether you're up by 20, you always want to just finish. Finish strong, and know that we always say leave it out there on the court.
That's
know that
right.
you left nothing behind. Know that you gave it your all, and you're built for these moments. So I think sports really taught me, just finish strong, and know that you did your best, and that's what it's all about.
If you did your best, nobody can ask for anything more, right?
Hello?
And you can't try, because sometimes I'll do this thing where I'll miss a shot and I'll get so mad and then try to force it and make another shot. But I think a lesson you learn out of sports is that there's always another day, and you always have a new day, and don't let the obstacles get in your way and bug you out.
Yeah.
Social media is like big right now.
Yes,
What?
it is.
It's like big or whatever.
Everywhere.
It's rules the
Instagram
world.
here, Instagram there. So do you guys think that that's like another reason why these 8th grade girls are trying to get out of sports? Because everything they do is being filmed, and even if they aren't,
Ooh.
an Asia Wilson or, that they're afraid that they're going to be on.
They're going to be captured in real time,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and maybe they'll be embarrassed because they're not as good as or skilled as because they're comparing or somebody is comparing them. Yeah.
What's your advice on that? Because, actress, you have paparazzi everywhere, always something, and you're president of an organization, and you pro. It's cameras on all of you all, everywhere. What's some advice that you would give these girls that are nervous?
Mine would just have to be life happens. It does. I have a video out there. It's viral. I fell off a treadmill.
Oh my God, I seen that.
Yes, it's a crazy moment. I was just conditioning and I fell off a treadmill. But it happens. And I broke 2 nails, about cried. But it's okay because I'm like, you know what? I don't care. At least I got back on that treadmill and I finished my race. Like that's what it's all about. Life is going to happen. You're going to mess up. They're going to record something. But you still know who you are, and you are still yourself. I got up. My mom was like, oh, you fell off the treadmill. I see it's on SportsCenter. I'm like, oh, really? Yes.
That's
One time, make it SportsCenter.
It shows people you're human and you
Yes,
mess up. They think like these athletes they look up to.
Like, who can be proud of making SportsCenter doing something goofy like that?
Hello.
See,
Right
it's not
here.
all bad.
Hello.
Embrace it.
Yes.
Yeah, and at some point you have to shut out the noise too,
Yes.
right? You have to maybe put down that phone and not look at social media or not read the comments or something like that, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, y'all been dropping gems this whole talk. So what's some advice that you would give these 13-year-old girls?
I think we covered it before. Like, you're gonna regret it. It's so much fun. There's so many friendships and lessons you learn for life
Stay
and
with
on
it.
and off the
Yeah.
court.
Right.
Just stick with it. Like, give it a shot. Don't just make an impulsive decision because you'll regret it.
Yeah, just
I
stay with
agree.
it. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I regret it to this day, and I would tell anybody, stay in the game, right?
And you are not a quitter. And
Yes.
it's like
And not a
it's like when you make an impulsive decision, 9 out of 10 of the times you're gonna regret it. So just sit back, think about it, give it a shot, and see how you feel.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't like it, okay, at least you gave it a try.
Yeah, exactly. We're not saying everyone's
an
gotta like
experience,
sports,
yeah.
but at least give it a shot and find out for
And
yourself.
don't be intimidated.
Exactly.
Don't be
By
intimidated.
anything or anyone.
Don't judge a book by its cover. That's another lesson
That's
I learned in
another
basketball.
one.
You will think people are capable of the most or the least, and they will take you by surprise every time.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
That-
that. I
yeah.
like that. I like that. Also, remember that I think what's important with growing the game is that we remember that we can be high-level competitors. We can play recreationally. Just don't put that racket down. Don't
Yeah.
put that ball down, right? And even if you're not playing at the high level to be a rookie of the year, just recognize that you can combine sport with whatever your passion is
Yeah.
and make it a great career.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, y'all. They dropped a bunch of gems for you guys. I really hope that you were all paying attention, taking notes, and really taking in that sport changes lives. It changed each and every one of our lives, whether we're in a pro, actress, model, former basketball player. Just take note, listen to us, and please don't stop sports because it helps you mentally, physically, experiences, and relationships. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for streaming in with us and these beautiful ladies. And make sure that you sign up to be a game grower so that we can hear your ideas and then workshop those ideas so that you can partner up with the WNBA and NBA teams. This is your chance to change the game for girls.
Awesome.
Thank you again. Thank you, ladies.